What's going on, guys? I'm your host Francis Beau. Welcome back to MovieStalkers, and today I got a movie review for you guys. Today I just came back from watching Wonder Woman. Of course, this is the next film in the DC Extended Universe, and it is of course a very big deal for comic book fans as well for DC fans because this is Wonder Woman's first time on the big screen. And you guys know me, I've been very much anticipating the Wonder Woman movie. I love the Comic-Con trailer. I love all the promotion that was going on for the movie. And while I've been loving the promotion, I was kind of, still concerned that the movie may not be as good as I'm hoping it would be. And hearing reviews of the movie, I still was skeptical about it because I wanted to go in there with a fresh mind. I did hear about the Rotten Tomatoes meter. I did hear about all the other stuff before going in, but I still felt like maybe it's not going to live up to that high of expectations, especially with that type of rating and all that. So I didn't really think it was going to make, a huge number for me. But I gotta say, guys, Wonder Woman is great. It is a great film. Let's get into the positives, the negatives, and my score out of 10 as we always do. So let's first start off with the positives of Wonder Woman. The huge positive I gotta get out of the way is Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is great. She does a great Wonder Woman. In Batman vs Superman, I was a little bit 50-50 on her performance as Wonder Woman because she wasn't really in the movie as much. But now, since she has her full movie and we get to see her in a full performance, she does a really good job. And I like the evolution of the character Wonder Woman in this movie as well. You see her go from child to warrior. I really like the storytelling of this character, which brings me to my next positive, which is the story. I really love the story of this movie. I can't spoil what the story is all about, but needless to say, the way they present the story and the way the story is told is very, very well done. And a very interesting angle for this movie. It's an angle that I wasn't expecting at all for this movie. And really love that. Next huge positive for me is Chris Pine as Steve Trevor. That if anything, one of my nitpicks, one of the things that I was really scared about when going into Wonder Woman was Chris Pine as Steve Trevor. I was hoping that he doesn't get like the most spotlight or the most scenes because he's a big name and Gal Gadot isn't really much of a big name, But surprisingly, Chris Pine, he gets the same equal screen time as Gal Gadot, and he kills it as Steve Trevor. He was awesome, Steve Trevor. He has great lines. He has some really cool action set pieces. And he's just really awesome. I really loved Steve Trevor in this movie. He was a really awesome character. And just the scenes with him and Wonder Woman were great. Which leads me also to my next positive. And that is the chemistry between Gal Gadot and Chris Pine. These two on screen kill it. Their chemistry is really, really solid. Their chemistry together is like great. Like you can tell that they both clearly have an understanding of who each other is, and they just have a great chemistry on set in the movie as some of you guys saw. I also really liked the side characters as well. Some of the side characters served a purpose in the movie, and I really liked some of the side characters. Some of them were humorous, some of them were serious, and I really liked the side characters that they presented to us. They actually had a pretty big significance in the story as well. And my other positive is also the setting and the tone and the time frame for this movie. This movie is set in World War II, and that's not a spoiler, it's been in the trailers, but it's perfect for this movie because anything that's happened in the DC universe so far has been in modern day. Wonder Woman has all the freedom that she wants because she's set in World War II, and nothing's happened in World War II in the DC Extended Universe until now with Wonder Woman. And I love how they utilized the World War II setting. It was great, and I love the World War II setting of this movie. And the scenery is absolutely beautiful too. That's my next and final positive for the movie, is that the scenery and the cinematography was so nicely crafted. There was some beautiful shots in this movie, particularly when they're on the island, Diana's home. Very well done. It's beautifully crafted and in cinematography and in sculpt. It's just very, very nice to look at. And yeah, there's just a lot of positives, guys. I'm surprised. This is a huge turning point for DC. This is a full 180 for DC because if you guys know me, I have not been a huge fan of the DC films. I like Man of Steel. I was 50-50 about Batman vs Superman's theatrical cut, but the extended cut I thought was better. And Suicide Squad, I thought, while not being a terrible movie, there are still vast improvements that Suicide Squad could have done. But Wonder Woman is the first truly solid DC extended universe film, and definitely the best. It is a very well-crafted story. Patty Jenkins did a great job with this movie. And the only negative that I can really say about the movie is that there was a little bit of CGI. And this was expected. I was expecting there to be a little bit of CGI. And towards the third act, there was a little bit of CGI that got in the way. And it wasn't as distracting. It's not like Batman vs Superman where there was like tons of CGI. It was just a little bit of CGI there and there. And then it kind of met its peak. You know, it was good for what it was. And then you get to that third act and then, yeah. CGI was just kind of, you know, they were kind of pushing it with the CGI. But overall, guys, Wonder Woman is a solid film. It is a great movie. I highly recommend watching this movie in theaters right now. And I really had a fun time watching Wonder Woman. It has a great story, really good acting and performances from Gal Gadot and Chris Pine. Their chemistry in the movie is very solid. And I really like the setting and the tone of this movie. I like the themes. I like the atmosphere of it. And I'm really, really looking forward to what Patty Jenkins does next. Hopefully, she does Justice League 2. I hope she does, because she did some really good storytelling here. And while I was watching it, I was like, I hope she does Justice League 2, because I remember hearing rumors that she might do Justice League 2. Hopefully those are true, because she did great with this movie. But yeah, highly recommend watching Wonder Woman, guys. And this is going to be surprising for me, but you know what? Here's my rating, guys. I'm going to give Wonder Woman a 9 out of 10, an A-. Highly, highly recommend watching Wonder Woman. It is a great film, great story from beginning, middle, and end. The first act also, I could say, I guess another negative was that the first act was kind of like casual DC style, but second and third acts were solid. Like just the first 15 minutes or 10 minutes were a little bit like okay for me, but the rest was super solid. So highly recommend watching Wonder Woman, guys. Definitely a huge turning point for DC, and a great film. And that is it for my review for Wonder Woman. I will have a spoilers review up on Sunday or tomorrow, and make sure you guys check that out. And that is it for my review for Wonder Woman. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you think of Wonder Woman? Do you think it's the best DC film in the DC Extended Universe, or the best DC film, period? Let me know in the comment section below. And that is it for my review for Wonder Woman. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as we end these videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.